Welcome, Pisces and Pisces cross watchers, to your reading. Welcome back, everybody. I'm so glad to be back. So, diving right in here, we got the Seven of Cups in the pre-shuffle, and it kind of felt like there's two options here. So I pulled some clarifiers for it. So, it kind of feels like there's one option that you're really debating about. It feels like you're looking at it like, do I want it? Do I not? I feel like you want it. And I feel like you know that you want it. Um, it just feels like there's something about it that, uh, there's something about it that seems like rushed or immature. It may be somebody from when you were young, or they remind you of someone when you were young. This doesn't necessarily have to, it's not necessarily intended to be a love read, it's just a general read. So for some of you, it could be a job. But anyway, it just feels like there's something that you're really excited about that you want to rush towards, but you're like, no, I've got to be practical. I got to think about this. And it's, you know what it kind of feels like? It feels like the longer you think about it, the more you realize that like there's this other option over here, that you know is not going to be toxic, that you know that you're going to be able to make like um, slow and steady progress with. It's like you have this safe option over here that you have the ability to choose, but you have this other one over here that it's almost like it's a little bit of a roll of the dice, and you're looking at it. It feels like kind of not with a forlorn energy, but it's almost like you kind of already know you're not going to choose it. You're just enjoying thinking about it. Okay. So, what does Pisces, what do they need clarity on? Okay. So we have the Hanged Man and the Wheel. Just a second here. Okay, Pisces. So, some of you may be having a hard time making a decision. Some of you may not. It depends, right? It feels like the biggest message here is it's what decision is going to give you the freedom that you desire, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean that either one is the correct choice, because Pisces, you know what's right for you, right? It just feels like part of you wants to know if taking this risk, this calculated risk, is worth it. And like, how can you know, right? I feel like you almost might be enjoying sitting in the indecision energy. Why? Because then you don't have to give either of the options up. And let me be real clear, if somebody's out there catching an attitude about that, it's not like you're trying to be selfish and holding on to these things. The energy of the cards was more that you were enjoying thinking about both options, because I feel like you would actually enjoy both of them, but you will have to choose. Sorry, one moment, please. Sorry about that, guys. My kids are home, as it's the afternoon now. So we're gonna pull one card for each option. I feel like there might be somebody here that is a little bit foolhardy, and I feel like there's something about their encouragement towards you, like to make this choice or that choice, that's actually making you think twice about it. because I feel like they have that fire energy. It feels like there's somebody that might make impulsive decisions, and they may at times kind of depend a little bit too much on luck for your liking. You know what I mean? Not that you're judging their life, but like I feel like luck isn't something that you're really looking, that you feel comfortable leaning on. Okay. So can we get a card for this devil reversed energy? Whoop. Okay. So we got the Eight of Cups reversed and the Seven of Cups upright. And I guess the tarot was asking me if it stuttered. Like, okay then. So the Eight of Cups upright usually talks about walking away from something. And then of course the Seven of Cups is about having choices, and it is that, I believe it is the Pisces card. Hold on for a second here. I feel like there's a better way to manage this. Not so much that you're managing it in a poor way or bad way or whatever. It feels more that it's like, this might sound super strange, but just bear with me. Try not to look at the situation as you have option A or option B. There's more to it, and you know it. It's like you just may have to kind of like wriggle around in the chrysalis before you can be in a position or find the solution that allows you to have more, or like exercise more options. I'm getting a lot of like the Matrix, like open your mind, free your mind, Neo sort of energy. It just feels like there's this energy of that, like open your mind sort of thing, and then coming back to feeling like you have to make a decision, and that seems to be what's stopping you. This like choose A or choose B type energy. When you know better, it feels like, I might be letting the cat out of the bag, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's almost like you may be somebody that you're able to like operate on the plane that everybody else is on, but you also are able to play a role in the undercurrent of the situation. And I feel like you know that. Not only do you know that, you know how to do it. You're just not sure. Hold on for a second. I feel like you're just not sure how to go about it just yet. And I feel like you may be putting pressure on yourself unnecessarily. Do you need more information? Do you need, hold on. Can we get, what is that? The sun. So the sun talks about illumination and that sort of thing. I'll be honest with you. In the same way that the tarot kind of told me, like, did it stutter? I feel like it's looking at you like, for the love of God, Pisces. Just decide. I feel like, okay, let me ask you a question instead of telling you something, Pisces. Is it that you have all the information? You're just kind of enjoying being in the energy that you're in right now and don't want to decide? Or do you really not have all of the information? Because from what I'm seeing, you actually do have all the information and you know exactly what needs to happen. You just may be enjoying, I'm hearing like being in the center of attention. And that's not to say that like you're an attention, you know, W. Doesn't feel like that at all. It feels more like you just kind of enjoy feeling like you have options. I know the Pisces energy before I took my hiatus was pretty challenging at times. So hold on. It's almost the energy of like enjoying feeling like it's okay to be a little bit selfish sometimes, like selfish in that you're putting yourself first, but it's almost like you're not quite ready if you want to reveal that or if you want people to know that. It feels like if you flip this bowl, whatever it is, over, that like everyone's going to know and there's no going back. That's it. Also feels like you seem to think that it might eliminate an option. See how this the ladder's going up there? It's like you may feel that it's going to eliminate an option, but I feel like that option kind of isn't going anywhere. Can we get a card on whatever this? Whoops. That was me kind of like not being a good shuffler. So try that again. Listen, I know there's smaller cards and I should be able to shuffle it easier, but obviously I can't. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So I'll leave you with this kind of advice. Pisces, if you are coming out of a tough time, like a long, like almost like an extended difficult energy, like months, not weeks, right? I feel like there's a message here to be wary of, like, if you want to avoid going into that energy because it sucked, obviously. And I know that like people have more development and that sort of thing, but sometimes you need a break from that, right? And so I feel like you're in that break now, and I feel like part of you is looking at it like, if I flip this over, things change, and what if things change too fast or too quick, and they go back to, I have to step back into that really tough energy. And I feel like there's a message here that I feel like even if that type of energy came at you, you wouldn't feel that same way about it. It kind of feels like you may have hit some sort of bottom, some sort of like rock bottom. And it feels like, I hesitate to say this because sometimes the universe can take it as a challenge, which it's not. It's almost like you may have hit such a low point that everything else that's kind of coming your way is going to seem kind of easy because you've had to walk out of something, such darkness. Okay, Pisces, I'm gonna ask you a question, then I'll shut up. Pisces, is it possible that you're just putting too much pressure on yourself right now? And if not, then you're not. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like the biggest barrier here is your fear of sliding backwards. So I think I'll leave it there. I'm not sure if this was helpful. I hope it was. I've missed you guys so much. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.